Well, well, well. Another day, another Prince Andrew scandal. The Sun, UK, titles this The Prince of Sleaze. Prince Andrew received £1 million from fraudster embroiled in high court battle over missing cash. So basically, a Turkish con man was accused of swindling a, a single Turkish millionairess out of her $40 million, 40 million pound fortune. So that's like $50 million. The Duke of York and his former wife, Sarah Ferguson, received suspicious payments on the orders of Selman Turk, a former Goldman Sachs banker, as part of a £40 million international fraud. So Selman Turk, the man in question, the fraudster in question, was a Goldman Sachs banker. So this poor lady, this Turkish lady, and they're both Turkish, kept her money in a Turkish bank. He was a banker. He stole her money from the bank. He was inside, and that's how this happened. According to the court papers, Prince Andrew pocketed more than £1 million from an alleged fraudster. So that's like $1.1 million. And it's going to be less and less, more and more dollars as time goes on because our dollars are depreciating so fast. Because it's fiat currency and it's not based on anything. Court papers say the payments included a £750,000 gift to Andy from Nabahat Isbilin. The 76-year-old Andrew was allegedly told the sum would pay for help with a passport so she could flee political persecution. Who is this? Who is she? The Duke was paid for the first time days after he presented Mr. Turk with an award at St. James Palace, the Daily Telegraph reports. Mr. Turk was given an honor as part of his controversial Dragon's Den style competition known as Pitch at Palace. A further £350,000 payment linked to Mr. Turk, which was allegedly made to Prince Andrew through a third-party account. This account also paid £225,000 to Fergie, his ex-wife. Now, Prince Andrew has repaid £750,000, but he declines to comment when he's approached by the newspapers. There is no suggestion that he was a party to the alleged fraud. So this banker, Selman Turk, stole $40 million, $50 million, or 40 million pounds from a Turkish millionairess. He was a banker. Okay, so he was already controlling the money. Then he bribes, allegedly, Andrew and Fergie to help him get a UK passport, okay, and stay out of Turkish jurisdiction where they will prosecute him for these crimes. And then Prince Andrew, to further cover this, presents him with an honor at the palace in what's called the Dragon's Den competition. Now, this has been copied in America. Here it's called Shark Tank. Wow, is he fleeing is Andrew helping him flee prosecution by obtaining UK citizenship? Did Andrew receive $1 million from Selman Turk as a bribe? Did Andrew use political influence to prevent the investigation of Selman Turk's crimes? Did Prince Andrew pave the way for Selman Turk to receive UK citizenship? I wonder. Okay, now I have direct experience with this kind of political corruption. First, I would like to point out that the Bidens are going through this right now because of Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden received millions from China, millions from the Ukraine, and he was kicking it up to the big guy. And they're denying that the big guy was Joe Biden. And that's while Joe Biden was vice president to Barack Obama, the very, very much beloved Barack Obama. Okay, so my personal experience with this is I had my father and my mother stole an inheritance given to me by a third party. Now, this man was very wealthy, and I had very high SAT scores, and I had very high ASVAB scores, and other very high scores. So his wife the wife of this rich man, she was playing around on him. She was having sex with multiple other parties, just like Will Smith's wife. Okay, so he just wanted to give her a couple mil. His son, his only son, was a drug addict, and he was in rehab 3 or 4 times before he was 18, and he didn't want to give any of the money to his son. So my father and mother, he gave it to me. So my father and mother stole it. And the FBI in May 2020 found $500,000 in gold Krugerrands, gold coins in a safe deposit box in Washington, D.C., which my brother picked up. Okay. And none of this is in his will. My father died without a will. They found multiple foreign bank accounts controlled by my father in the UK primarily. They found plus $100 million transferred around between foreign accounts indicating money laundering. They found arms trafficking in Poland, Romania, and the Baltic states. We're Polish. And they found that my father's FBI and NSA files are sealed. Now, the NSA is the sister to the CIA. They also established links to Russian organized crime and for my father and my brother. And my father, I know he had a tattoo on his chest that is given only to Russian mobsters. And he showed this to me, and I didn't believe it when I saw it. And my brother also has this. And 2/3 of my retirement income is stolen every month for the past 11 years. I've been retired for 11 years. And just like this guy, Salman Turk, the guy who facilitated the theft of my retirement income was a broker. Okay, he was inside. He was the guy controlling the money. This is how high-level crime works. This is what these horrible, horrible people do. They're not smarter than you. They come from these Ivy League colleges, and they do terrible, terrible things. And influence peddling is very, very dangerous because these FBI agents, and that translates to fickle, butter-feeling, stealing imbeciles. Okay, these fickle, butterfinger stealing imbeciles found all these things and then they did nothing about it. Why? Corruption, political corruption. And I had a senator looking into it. I had Senator Scott of Florida looking into this, and they just lied. I know multiple lies they told Senator Scott, and he did nothing about it. Senator Scott, grow a pair, dude. These people are lying to your face. You, Jimmy Carter, grow a pair. These fickle, butterfinger stealing idiots are lying straight to your face. You don't have authority over them? For real, dude. Step it up. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. As always, you can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who buy me a cup of tea. So before I start, I want to give a shout out to Sue Smith. She is back on YouTube. So congratulations to Sue Smith. So let's begin. Salman Turk, is he fleeing prosecution by obtaining UK citizenship? Because that's what it looks like. He stole this money in Turkey. He was working in a bank in Turkey. He stole this money from a Turkish lady, and now he's in the UK, and he was throwing at least $1 million at Prince Andrew, allegedly. So it's not been proven, but Andrew gave back 750,000 pounds of it, but admitted no wrong. So it's just really stinky. So is Salman Turk, this fraudster, is he fleeing prosecution by obtaining UK citizenship? 10 spades. I'm going to be disappointed with this answer. Money. We have a no, full stop. We have a no and a yes. No and yes can mean no and yes, or they can mean this can really emphasize things and this can be a full stop. Snake, scourge, okay. We have Salman Turk, this fraudster, fleeing prosecution in Turkey. So here's money
The foundation is money and the theft. So the foundation of what he's doing is the theft of this money. So a devastating result with a financial house and money. Cornucopia is literally the card of money. I almost called it just money, but cornucopia is everything material. And money buys everything material. So I called it cornucopia, which is the horn of plenty. So 12 and 10, 22, 6 diamonds. And he's getting the help of a lot of people. He wants to put a stop to any kind of prosecution of him, and this is a key move. And yeah, they were chasing him. And I suspect that Turkish prisons are perhaps much worse than, say, UK prisons or American prisons. They just kind of let the inmates run wild, and they kill each other, and they do drugs and all that stuff. And that's, there's the Midnight Express, where somebody was caught smuggling drugs out of Turkey, and then the Turks came out and said, no, that's not what the prisons are like, but I'll bet you anything that is what the prisons are like. And he had just such a hellish experience being stuck in Turkish prison. And the way you get out of that is you flee Turkey, and then they have no jurisdiction. So that's what this man is doing. He's fleeing Turkey to avoid prosecution by the Turkish authorities. But, banking crimes in the United States are federal crimes. So it doesn't, you can't leave. If you do the crime in Florida and you go to Texas, it's a federal crime. It doesn't matter that you're in Texas. They'll still prosecute you in the United States. But that's primarily only within the borders of the United States. So, this is what he's doing. He's trying to put a stop to his prosecution, and the key move is to get to another safe country and home. And Turkey may not have an extradition treaty. I didn't check. Home. He's trying to establish a home. So the key is establishing a new home in a new place, which is the UK. Trinity, working everything together. Mercury. Mercury moves very fast. He did this very quickly. Electronic transfers on an ongoing basis, and dirty dealings. The devil in the Garden of Eden was the snake. So we have a couple of good theft cards. Yeah, the basis of what Selman Turk is doing is he's fleeing prosecution by the Turkish authorities, and I'm pretty sure they're a non-extradition country, so that means the UK does not have an extradition treaty with Turkey. Okay, and Turkey does not have an extradition treaty with the UK, so if he flees to the UK, then they won't extradite him, even if he's guilty, even if he's found guilty, and these crimes are committed in Turkey, and the UK has no jurisdiction. Hopefully he's not doing your banking. So, did Prince Andrew receive $1 million? It seems he did. I mean, he gave back $750,000. So he received at least 750,000 pounds. Let's just look at this. Let's look at how dirty this is. Let's look at Andrew and this guy, this fraudster, Selman Turk. Let's see what their relationship is. Because he already gave back. Ooh, Andrew. Wow. And the fraudster, Selman Turk. So the devil card really pops out here. Devil, 9 hearts, and the 9 hearts emphasizes the cards next to it, and olive tree. He's using his family. He knew exactly what he was doing. Andrew knew exactly what he was doing, and he knew that this was illegal, and he did it anyway. 26, 7 diamonds. And 7 diamonds, finger of God, he was an outside force. He exerted political influence to help this man, and he knew it was completely illegal. Selman Turk, snake, he's weaving. Snake is again like a devil card. Here we have the devil, here we have the snake. And right in the center is the snake. Here in the center is, he's a key player, and his family influence to influence outside, 7 diamonds. Okay, so this man is a devil, and he's giving an emotional appeal. Wow, so he he probably called up Meghan Markle to get tips on how to give an emotional appeal and talk about, and he made a close association with Andrew. And it's interesting that devil and home, or close association, are mirroring each other. So let's see, 22, 26, again, 7 diamonds. So he joined a different family. He went to another country, home. He found a new home, and he gave this long song and dance about how he's innocent and he doesn't want to be falsely prosecuted. Okay, angel and coffin. So he portrayed himself as an angel, and he hid all of his crimes from Andrew. But Andrew's not stupid. I mean, if you watch that interview where he's talking about the Gouffre stuff, you might think so, but he's not. He knew exactly what was going on. He knew that this was completely illegal, and he wanted £1 million, allegedly. Did Andrew use political influence to prevent the investigation of Selman Turk's crimes? Because he could have gone further. Okay, he's getting this guy new citizenship. Okay, but did he specifically use political influence to prevent the investigation of Selman Turk's crimes? Which is what's happening to me with my things. People are using corrupt political influence and lying to senators, straight up lying to senators, specifically lying to Senator Scott. I know this personally because they've told me their lies to my face. And they think they're clever, and they smile, and they're molesting children when they do it. They're really, really evil. Those feckless, butterfinger-stealing imbeciles. They're really arrogant. So, did Andrew use political influence to prevent an investigation of Selman Turk's crimes? Scourge, Blackbird 3 talking. Lots of 3s. Now, there's the 2. And we'll just read all this. So 3s are building action. 1 is a beginning. 2 is a pair, a couple. So we have lovers, and we have diamond ring, and we also have broken chalice, then breaking apart. 3 is building actions. We have roses, we have 3 black birds, which is talking and actions, and scourge. So he took many, many actions to sweeten his deal. 6, 9, 9 is 3 diamonds, 4 3s. All of the 3s are showing. He did everything in his power to to help this man not be investigated because of the big money that was thrown at him. Maybe it's not an allegedly because he paid back $750,000. So we can say with certainty that Andrew received at least £750,000 from this man. What do we have under here? So when you want to see, did they do it, you want to see a 2. You want to see 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, or 2 hearts. Yeah, he did it. Okay, so did Andrew use his influence to prevent an investigation of Selman Turk's crimes? 2 clubs. Yes, he did. He took many actions. He's the Magi. Magi is the most powerful card. Over a long period of time, many, many actions. He went to work 10 clubs on this man's behalf to manifest this and to push it under the rug, Queen of Spades, and to block any investigation. So Andrew really went to bat for this guy. Very, very disturbing. Very disturbing. So what do we have? So Selman, I wanted to call him Salman Rushdie. Salman Rushdie is a good dude. Salman Turk, he is fleeing specifically to avoid, he's fleeing to the United Kingdom specifically to avoid prosecution in Turkey for his crimes committed there. Andrew and Salman Turk's, their relationship, Andrew knew exactly what was going on. Salman Turk, he gave him this long song and dance that he's an angel and it's all a big misunderstanding, as they would, but he didn't fool Andrew at all. He didn't fool him at all. And Andrew is doing everything, he did everything in his power to influence and prevent any further investigation. So this is political corruption at its best. We also see this playing out right here, right now in America. Allegedly, with the Bidens, and we'll see how that goes. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. If you like the video, please like, please share. It really helps. And throw me a comment.